Yes. The address 5 lines. 5 lines. Simon's left-hand rule. You think like that. Address 5 lines. I'm going to explain you. Okay, next comes the date. Date will be in the beginning, the case notes. Date will be in the beginning in the case notes. Salutation is actually a part of the address brought forward. The subject line regarding whom you are talking, that's it. The body is the main component. You'll write in 5 paragraphs. Again, Simon's left-hand rule. Remember, the first one, the body, and the last one, sender, particulars. They also 5 lines because address. So, follow these things. And then subject line, we have discussed body. The case notes will come, which I will say relevant. And the closing remarks related to the salutation. They have a mutual correlation. If you don't know to whom you are writing, name of the person. If you know the name of the person to whom you are writing, like Dear Mrs. Johnson, or Dear Dr. Johnson, or Dear Doctor, name. So there are 2 ways, Dear Doctor or Dear Dr. Johnson. If you are writing Johnson, then that means the person, you know him by his name. And there is another situation, the person you don't know by his name, you know only by the profession. Dear doctor, dear nurse, dear community nurse, dear physiotherapist, dear manager, dear sir, whatever. So that is one. So name of the person is known or name of the person is not known. You're not sure about it. Then changes. That's it. Then last one is the sender's particulars. So we are going to deal with these 7 components. And out of these 7 components, the most important one is only the body. The body, because there is a lot of grammar, a lot of vocabulary, and many other things. So we are going to deal with those things now. Yes. Fine. So we are going to follow up with these things. Right. Yeah. Here you are. First we are going here. This is 1, the address. Number 1, the address. So you'll get the address from here, from the writing task. From the writing task, you'll get the address. So 1 is address. So this is 1.1. So these are the 5 different things you will write here. 5 different things you're going to write. So what are these 5 different things you know here? You'll get them here. Right. Fine. This is 1.1. That is the name. Miss Samantha Bruin. And the second one is the designation. That is 1.2. 1.3. Let me ask whether the screen is clear. Sumaira. Is the screen clear?
Yeah, it's clear, but just now a black spot appeared on the right
Can you
side.
see?
Now it's okay.
Yes, yes. Okay, fine. The screen is clear. That's fine.
Thank you.
Yep. You can mute back. So 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. And this is 1.4. And next 1.5. These are the 5 lines that you are going to use. So now we are taking these things from here. So from here onwards. Okay, number 1 is this. Text, yeah. So that will come here now. Miss Samantha Bruin. Yes. That's it. Miss Samantha Bruin, senior nurse, Greywall Nursing Home, 27 Station Road, Greywalls. This is how you are going to do. 5 lines, 5 things. First one is the name. Second one is the designation. Third one is the hospital or nursing home. Fourth one is the road or street. And fifth one is the name of the town or city or whatever. So these are the 5 things that you are going to do. Right? And these are related to these are the 5 different things that you're going to write. Okay. So if the name is given, here the name is given. So if the name is given, different style, where there are different things, fine. So just keeping them aside here. So these are the 5 things you have to follow. This is one finished. Just simple. Nothing is there. It's very clear. So you have to follow these things. No need commas. No need anything. If you want to put, you can put, but official format, there's no need. Okay. Now after this one, you have to leave one line. So leave one line. Leave one line here. From one component to another component, when you're moving, leave one line. That's it. So this is the how you're going to manage. Next, you'll start here. The second one, is the date. The second one is the date. Where do you find this date? The date at the very beginning. The date, you go to the very beginning. Here it is, 7 September. Just copy paste. Okay. September 2018, today's date. So you're writing the letter today. So today's date. So the date. Once this is done, another line you have to leave. So leave one line. So many people, what they do is they write the date first. They write the date first. They say it's okay. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's okay. But which is the most appropriate one? That you have to realize. Who will tell you that? Mr. Peter? No. OET will tell you that. If you want to check, go and check in all the sample letters. The date will be after the address. Because if you write a letter, the address will be there on the cover, and the date will be inside. Date will not be on the top, before the address. So the same format you can apply here. In all the OET letters, nurses, there are 5 letters. 5 letters. In all the letters, the address first and the date next. So follow the same pattern. That will definitely guide you. Don't listen to anybody. If somebody says okay, you also say okay and keep quiet. Don't argue with them, because they are not better than OET. They are not better than OET. If anybody says it's okay, say it's okay. Leave, because they don't understand the reality. It's okay, not wrong. But when you know something is better, tomatoes are tomatoes. The shining tomatoes and the dusty tomatoes. Tomatoes only. So in the same way, what is the best option? So you give a little more amount to the best ones. So in the same way, you will get higher grade when you give the best format. Universally accepted format. Yes, to show you that, I will take you to the official OET. Sample letter test 1 nursing. So sample test 1. That is, so let us take sample test 1. We are already doing, suppose. Let us take sample test 2. Yes, this is sample test 2. Anyone you can take. It will take you there, and you can see what is the truth, what is the fact, what is writing sample test 2. This is official OET. This is official OET. Now, if you see there, take nursing. You can see the last page. Which is first? You can see here. The address first or the date first? Half knowledge is dangerous. Half knowledge is dangerous. Don't go with okay type of people. Go with the master. Who is the master? OET is the master. It is going to give you marks. So why don't you follow OET patterns which are already in front of you? Suggestions are mine. Decisions are yours. If you still want to write date, go with it. You're welcome. Nobody is going to object. Simon will never say no. Don't follow Simon. Simon is an ordinary teacher. He cannot be compared with OET at any cost. Go with OET. Even if I am telling, I am certified by Cambridge University. I have a teacher certificate from Cambridge University. But even if I tell, don't listen. Just go to the master. Because even I was given certificate by Cambridge University only. So go with the master. What is the authority? When I tell you, number of times I tell authentic material. What do you mean by authentic material? First, realize what is authentic material. Again, I'll take you to Cambridge. And this time, I will take you to Cambridge Dictionary. I'll take you to Cambridge Dictionary. Now, authentic. What do you mean by authentic? What it is? Do you know the meaning of this word? Then never again you listen to anybody. Never again. How best the teacher is, don't listen to him. If the teacher has solid proof, then that is fine. See the proof and believe that that teacher is teaching that one, that particular thing right. So everything, whatever they say, they need some backed up proof. Authentic means what? Authentic is C1 vocabulary. If something is authentic, it is real, it is true, or what people say it is. Authentic means people say it is true. Authentic is real thing. Authentic is true thing, or authentic is what people say it is true based on the reality, not just bluffing. That is what is authentic. So go to that master. Cambridge Dictionary is a master for you. It is going to help you a number of things. Now I told you C1 vocabulary. What is C1 vocabulary? Do you know? It is given before the word C1. C1 means upper intermediate level of English. If you don't know this, that means you will not get B+. A B+ candidate in OET will know this meaning. A B+, C1 means B+. C2 means A grade. Yes. If you don't know this, that means you are B grade and below. B or below, not B plus. So that is the level of the word. So what is real, what is true, and what people say it is true, based on sound, solid background. Okay. Right. Authentic means trustworthy. True means trustworthy. If it is true, it is trustworthy. It has trustworthiness. This is vocabulary. Trustworthiness. Okay. You can rely on it. Reliable. Reliable. Now, what is the level of the word reliable? Or rely means depend on. Is B1 word. B1 means, try to understand. B1 word, reliable. Okay. Then reliability. It is C1. When you know reliability, why are you using reliable? That means you should know how to play with the words. You want B? Great. You want B plus? Then use these things. Reliability is a quality word. Rely. Rely. Rely is an ordinary word. Rely, reliable, reliability. It's an extended form. If you know the meaning, the usage, and the application of the word, you can use this word, reliability. So the reliability of Oxford, Cambridge Dictionary is excellent. It is going to teach you many things. C1 words, you know that C1? C1 means upper intermediate. Upper intermediate level. Intermediate level means B grade, 350 pass mark is B grade. Many people you speak, when you're speaking, it's good, you say. It's good. Good is A1. Good is A1 vocabulary. A1 means what? Beginner, a starter, just a beginner. That means LKG, UKG, nursery grade level. Even those students can use the word good. Then why are you using this particular word, which is putting you down to the level of kindergarten? They use this word because they don't know special words. Now, good is an adjective. He is giving two words. One is pleasant and one is satisfactory. Good. The another meaning is pleasant. The word is A2. What do you mean by A2? Elementary. That means grade 1 to 5. Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5. Students can use this word. Pleasant. So that means A2 is a better word than A1. That shows that you have a better quality, but you are not a beginner now. You are an elementary level student if you are using these words. Use better words. Use the best words. The words which you use prove the quality you have. This is quality grading, and they are called CEFR levels. CEFR levels and OET grades. These are the grades. C2 words. I don't know whether you can see here very clearly. I'll increase the size. So what do you mean by C2 vocabulary? You can understand it very clearly now. If you don't realize, even now, nobody in the world can help you. C2 words are at the top, at the summit, the highest level. If you are using C2 vocabulary, you think OET people are correcting just like that? There are some people who say OET is making money. IELTS is making money, PT is making money, self-pay is making money. People say because they fail to get the scores. They don't even know. It is just like a saying in our mother tongue. Egg coming out and teasing the chicken and showing it how to dance. If you spit at the sky, the spittle will fall on your face. Don't spit at the sky. OET is the level where the sky is, and you are just on the ground level. You are being tested, and you are talking about the tester. Yes. You have no power to talk. A child talking about the parent. A student talking about a teacher. Teacher has already passed all his qualifications and became a teacher. And now you are telling, teacher, if I do like this, it is better for me. Okay, like that. There are some students who say, sir, don't give these things, only give us some sample letter. They are teaching teachers. Learn. C2 means they will give you 450 to 500 words. Every sentence you use at least 1 or 2 C2 words. How you are putting words is important. And many students are copying the words from the case notes and putting them in there, placing them in the letter. Don't do that. Then next. $350 to $440. Now these I am categorizing into two, B and B plus. B plus is 400 to 440. 400 to 440, B grade. So if you are using C1 words, your marks will be like that for vocabulary and grammar also same. So there is a scale for which you are measured. What type of words you are using. And now many students don't get. They get between 300 to 340. Why? Because they are using B2 vocabulary. B2 vocabulary. That means medium range vocabulary. Go to Cambridge Dictionary. They will take Cambridge University. This is CFR levels. What is meant by CEFR levels? Central Europe. Common European framework of languages. They are designed by experts You don't know how to use the words, and you say OET is making money. Okay. Just a newborn, you're learning and you're talking about experts. It is like an ordinary human being, an ordinary person saying the prime minister of the country is not worthy. That is how it is. They just throw words. Okay. Because they are foolish. They are not wise. So only one option is learn and cross. Right. That's enough for this. And then, so I told you, go to the official OET. Where is there? Where is the date? Where is the date? It is after the address or before the address. Okay. You have eyes. Use them properly. Eyes, use them properly. This is called first-hand information, not second-hand. Even what I am giving you is second-hand information. But I am proving you with first-hand information. So you can trust my words because I am showing you the proof. Many people say date. They can write in any format. 10/2/2019. What is it here? Is the month written in the word format or the digital format? Follow that. Don't listen to me. If you have a doubt, ask me. I'll show you the proof. Don't do that. Don't listen to any Tom, Dick, and Harry. You say, any format is okay. Yes, it is okay. It is not the best. It is not the best. Right. So this is the date. So copy and take it into yeah. Yes. 7th September 2018. See the left margin, how it is maintained, top to bottom straight. Your word should stand on the line, not fly in the sky. It gives beauty, it gives quality, it looks attractive, it pleases the eye of the reader. When he reads it, he'll be very happy. Even some minor mistakes are there, he will just ignore because he is fluently reading and he will not bother that much. But if your handwriting is the worst, then even if it is right also, then, with a negative impression, he will be correcting your paper. There are some doctors who write in a very bad handwriting. There are nurses who write in a very bad handwriting. They say, I write like that. What? I write like that. Who wants your writing? They are expecting a standard writing format. If you write like that, they will not understand. Then who is the loser? You are the loser. Next, number 3. The salutation. The salutation. The salutation you will take from here. The first line of the address will go here. Miss Samantha Bruin. Then go to the beginning, write dear Miss and remove the first name, Dear Miss Bruin. That's it. If you want to put a comma, you put, no problem. It's not compulsory. It's an optional. It's not compulsory in the OET letter. So commas. So Dear Miss Bruin. There ends the matter. No need to go again to the case notes for this. Go to the first line, pick that up. The title, Miss Bruin, second name, and put Dear before. Dear Miss Bruin. You know this. Now, because you know this, what happens? Okay, I'll get it later. Leave one line again. Yeah, finished. So this is address finished, date finished, then salutation finished. So now we are supposed to write the regarding. Immediately colon. Regarding. Immediately colon. So regarding, yes, whom you are writing. So you are writing about Gerald Baker. Here you will take copy text, paste it here. Regarding Gerald Baker, comma. Then what is given there? Is it the age or the date of birth? Age or the date of birth? If the date of birth is given, write date of birth. If the age is given, write age. There are some people who write a 79-year-old patient. No need that much. Why you are wasting on all those things which will not give you additional marks? And after doing that, again, you'll make some mistakes. And if you are writing 79-year-old, you have to write like this. 79-year-old is one word. 79-year-old is one word. You cannot say there are three words. It is one compound word. One compound word. So you cannot split them. It's hyphenated. 79-year-old. A patient who is 79 years old. Separate words. 79 years old. When you join it combinedly, it will become year old because it's an adjective. 79 years old, that is different. Without a hyphen, that's a noun. So this is how you modify. Right. I did not invite anybody. I invited only our group members because this is a very special lecture. Okay? Because I am at peace with you. This is my children's food. I cannot give it to everyone. I have prepared a special dinner for you. And it is not for our neighbors. It is for my children. Okay? Right. Now here, 79. So you write age. So aged 79. That's it. Then next. leave yet another line. Finished. The preliminaries gone. That's it. There is nothing to do for this. There is nothing to worry. Right. The date. Okay, how you are going to write the date? First one, day, then month, in words, and the year, all the 4 digits, all the 4 digits is compulsory. So how you are going to write the date in 3? Okay, don't write September 9 or 18. So formal letter means it should be formal, complete form. It is not acceptable form, it is complete form. Yes. Now finished. Now we are going to write the body of the letter. Body of the letter. Wait. Let us end other things. And now, after writing the body, body will see next. Body will write separately in the next page. No problem. Yeah. So next body of the letter is done. So we have seen here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Body of the letter. Let's see later. Now next one is the closing remarks. The closing remarks depends on this one. Dear Miss Bruin, name or no name? Name or no name? You know the person by his name or you know the person by his profession. You only know the name of his profession, or in addition to that one, you know the name of the person. Personal name or professional name. So that comes like this. Personal means only his special name or professional name. So this name is personal name or professional name you are giving. If you are giving personal name, the closing remarks will be different. And if you take the professional name, the closing remarks will be different. So here, dear Miss Bruin, the personal name is there. So here the related closing remark you have to use. Yours sincerely. Okay. Yours sincerely. If name is not there, personal name is not there, professional name is there, then what we are supposed to write? Then write yours faithfully. Faithfully. If the name of the person is given, write sincerely. And if the name of the person is not given, then write yours faithfully. Next. Right. Next, what you have to do is, you have to leave one line again. Leave 2 lines. leave 2 lines. Leave 2 lines. Sir, why leave 2 lines? Don't ask me. This is what it is. You can see. If you can realize this, yours sincerely, 1 line, 2nd line, and then charge nurse. Why? That is OET has given. You know why? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you know, but you did not bother about that. So normally you leave 1 line, then afterwards you put a signature there. You have to leave 1 line for signature. So leave 1 line there. And then you write. If the name is given, write the name. And then the profession. So now how we are going to write here? Here, our address. Yes. So what is the designation here? You go here to the top. You are charge nurse. Charge nurse. You are a charge nurse. And many people write charge nurse and leave it. How can you leave it when the information is given? Your address is given there. Name is not given. He did not say you are Miss Margaret Thatcher. He did not say you are Mr. Abraham Lincoln. Where is the address, sir? Where is the address, sir? Ward of a hospital. Ward of a hospital becomes hospital ward. Or if outpatient is there, outpatient ward. Ward for the outpatients becomes outpatient ward. Ward for the inpatient, inpatient ward. Address is given. You are the charge nurse of what? Hospital ward. Okay. What else, sir? What about the name of the hospital? Name of the hospital is given. Do you know that? Because it's important. The patient is in the city hospital. Admission in the city hospital where you are working, charge nurse. So city hospital, who will write this? Don't you think that it is important? People are struggling to get B grade, but you will get A grade if you write all the things which are necessary. Okay. So 3 lines you got. Why just write charge nurse? Some people don't bother that one also. Just write nurse. It is important. If the city address complete is given, write that also. Which street, which town. You have to write that also. So I hope you understand the preliminaries and the concluding part. So if you are clear with this, the first round is closed. If you are here with this, let us close this one and then go to the body part. Because that is more important. There is nothing important here. But they are needed. They are required to make the 100% of the letter. So whatever you are missing, you are not going to get marks, but you are going to lose marks. You are going to lose marks. Okay, which you are supposed to get. So now point. Yes, Sumaira, they are capitals. In the address, everywhere capital letter must be there. Right. Now, concepts, okay, cleared, question mark, triple. If it is cleared, write yes, don't raise your hand. If it is not cleared, write no, so that I'll ask who has written no. Fine. No worry, you can write. If no, sir, you can write no. One or two doubts also, you can write no. There is no worry. Every day, I'll be taking one letter like this. I will be correcting or doing something like that. You can learn all these things. So we have finished. This body, we are writing in the second page. And that we can bring and put it here. That's it. So, that's very clear. If anyone has any doubts, just write. I will ask you here. Any doubts related to this, you are free to ask. You are my children. The small child asks, Mama, why the moon is not falling down? It's not foolishness, it is ignorance. Don't bother about the others. Elder children know, but the small boy will always ask the mother, Mama, why it is not falling down? Ignorance is bliss. But for you, no chance. You have to learn now. If you have any doubts, you can just, if you have any doubts, okay? So you can write doubt. You can just write doubt if you have any sort of doubt in this one. For example, instead of this, if date of birth is there, how can we write, sir? Okay. Then what? Any doubts you have, you can ask. Right. Now, before moving further, if count down 3, 2, 1. So moving further, feedback. That means, did you learn anything new in this part? So, learned anything new? Write down your points. If you have learned anything new, write down. If you did not learn anything new, mention that. No problem. So you have just 2 minutes to recall. You have 2 minutes to recall. Formal letter means there is a format. The format will be standard. You cannot tamper with it. You cannot meddle with it. These things you cannot meddle. You cannot do anything, alterations or modification. Even if you see here, the space before colon is a mistake. That is called punctuation mistake. Right. So what I want you to do is just write. If you have anything, you can write there. If you have learned anything new, you have just 2 minutes here. Because Simon sir is going to prepare some hot cup of tea. And you can get your jugs or mugs or whatever. Very good. No, sir, nothing new. All has been explained. All. Very good. So that means she's an old student. Sumaira, it is yours sincerely, not yours sincerely. Nisha Mole, I think. Very good. This is what I want. Nisha Mole. I'm a beginner. So all informations, don't say informations, it's information, it's uncountable. So you cannot say informations. Information, that's it. There is no S to information. Don't write that. Okay. Hello, Tintu. I'm sorry, you just requested me and you took the name of Sajjai. So immediately I gave you because this is a special session. Okay. This is a very special session. Okay. So you became a part of this session. Right. Right. Now here it is. So for your purpose, I'm going to place this one in the Telegram channel. Take a snapshot, select all, copy selected graphic, and it is in the Telegram channel. Number 1. Page number 2. So this is page 1. And this is page 2. So 2 pages. So a lot of information it is here. I put them for you. You can revisit that part. Now, yeah, this one. Close, edit, take a snapshot, select all, copy selected graphic. Yes, this is this you can say as accessories. Okay, what other things? Main body is important. All the components other than the body. Yes, I have posted it there. You can see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finished. So now we are moving to the body, which is very, very important. Which is very, very important. So now we have a break for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay. And if you want to have, you can get some things because we are going into the depth of the subject. What information from where we have to pick and which paragraph we have to write. That is what we are going to do. So we are moving to page. Oh. Okay, I have put it in page number there. Okay. And shift the page. Fine. Yes, second page. And we are moving to third page. Here we write in the body. So body has 5 paragraphs. Again, Simon's left hand rule. So the case notes. We have 3 to 4 minutes of break. You want to have water or you want to have tea. Simon said needs tea. So you can get yourself ready. We'll learn paragraph by paragraph, not as a body, not as the body, and paragraph, sentence after sentence, not paragraph, a word, phrase after phrase, not as a sentence, and word after word, not as a phrase. Yes, everything is important. Right. We are back. Now, what type of letter is this? Write a letter. But what type of letter is this? Just check it out. He did not say it is a referral letter. So now let us see the letters. Referral letter. A referral letter. There are three types of letter. Number one, referral letter. Number two, the discharge letter. Number three, the transfer letter. So these are this is the priority criteria. So the first one is the referral letter. If it is a referral letter, it will be there here. Write a letter of referral or refer to or referral letter. Something will be there. This word is very important. It will be there. Referral letter. If the word referral is not there, so you can be clear that it may be the other two. So fine. But here, he's not saying anything. Then you go to the previous one. This discharge plan is given. So discharge plan is given because is being discharged. Is being discharged. Right. And then he's going to the place where he belongs to. So, Grey Walls Nursing Home. At the nursing home, Grey Walls is not here, but the address is here, Grey Walls Nursing Home. So this letter is going along with the patient to the Grey Walls Nursing Home. So they will be responsible for Mr. Baker's continued care at the nursing home. So he has given very clearly that he is going back from where he came. He is going back to that place, the nursing home, that is Grey Walls Nursing Home. And he's going back. That means he is being discharged back to the very same place. So the word back is important. Going back. Okay. So try to remember this. Nursing home. And he's going to receive continued care at Grey Walls Nursing Home. So he has come from there and he was admitted in the city hospital, and now he's going back, okay, to the nursing home itself. So discharge back. Discharge back. Remember that. So you should know that he lives at Grey Walls Nursing Home. He has been living for 4 years. He's been living there for 4 years. That means they know about him. For them, he is a known case. Okay. So, you need not tell them about many things. Okay. So, what you have to tell them is what they should do when he reaches. Grey Walls Nursing Home. That is given in discharge plan. This is more important. So this will go into paragraph 3. Organize your paragraphs. Body paragraph 3. Body paragraph 3. Or you can write in even 2 paragraphs. Okay, or 3 paragraphs. So this is body paragraph 3. All these things will go into body paragraph 3. Fine. Then here, assessment. Assessment. This will go. So post-operatively. Post-operatively. So body paragraph 2. We can group this one into body paragraph 2. Okay. And other important things. Okay. Right. Other important things are there here. All the other things. Right. So you can write, yeah, about what is going on. All the other things. Okay. Yeah. Medications. Body paragraph 1. Body paragraph 1. His present status and other things. These medications are for these problems. So there is a relation between medications and medical background. So he's taking these medications for something. Right. So how are you going to make sentences for this? Yes. So the body, okay, of the letter. The body of the letter. This can be grouped into 5, categorized into 5 groups. Number 1, the introduction. Yes. The conclusion. The introduction and the conclusion. So fine. And then here will go the discharge plan. Here you will go the discharge plan. And you can write here the medical story. Medical history. And here the post-operative session. Yes. So that is very clear here. You'll write the introduction, the medical history, and then you'll write about the post-operative session, and then you'll write the discharge plan, and lastly, the conclusion. So now first we'll start with the introduction. The introduction, you have to write number one, the patient. Number two, okay, the present condition. Number three, the type of letter. The present condition. Okay. The future expectation. What you are expecting, that means the purpose. This is the main thing. The future expectation is otherwise called as the purpose. What you want from them. The future expectation. So these are the four things that will go into the introduction. Now you know these things. The name of the patient. Right. So let us take the same things once again. Number one, this is Mr. Gerald Baker. That is the name of the patient. Mr. Gerald Baker, the name of the patient. Number two, the type of the letter. Nothing here. So here it is the discharge plan. So discharge letter. Discharge letter. Number three, the present condition. What is his condition now? His condition is, the present condition is, admission is for replacement, total hip replacement. Left total hip replacement. It's done. Okay, completed. And the fourth one is the future expectation. Where you will get it from. Continued care at the nursing home. Continued care. At the nursing home. So this is the introduction. Now I want you to write your introduction. Now I have given you all the components. Now you can write the introduction. So here, introduction. Yes, you're supposed to write the introduction. Come on, write whatever you want to write. This is the most important one, the purpose. Be careful with it. If you can, write 2 or 3 types also. Okay. Mr. Baker is discharged. Mr. Baker, who is being discharged, who is being discharged. Passive voice, D is a must. Discharge, spelling mistake. Okay. The nursing home means the particular nursing home. Mr. Baker, who is being discharged back to the nursing home after his total hip replacement. Do you need this his? Okay. After, okay. After a replacement, a replacement, a replacement, left total hip replacement, left. Which hip? Left or right? Why did you miss that valuable information? Left total hip replacement will be requiring nursing care. Okay. So, Mr. Baker, who is being discharged back to the nursing home, okay, after a left total hip replacement, will be requiring nursing care. So, now here, see the way how it is constructed, the mistakes, how they are corrected. Okay, so write down your responses. Okay. Will be means only future. Requires always. Nursing care. He is in the nursing home only. Already you have used the word. Already you have used the word. Requires continued care. You can say ongoing care. Mr. Baker, who is being discharged back to the nursing home after left total hip replacement, requires ongoing care. So, Sumaira, please unmute.
Yes, sir.
Is that clear to you what I showed you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
So will be means future, requires means today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, will be requiring. Okay. You're presenting future, but it is always, the meaning is always. Okay. Until he's totally recovers. Okay. This is how you can modify your sentence. Okay. So the remaining students write different types of, because this purpose is very important. Yes. Now the second one. Identify how we can correct if any mistakes are there. Mr. Gerald Baker, who underwent surgery for Mr. Gerald Baker, who underwent surgery for a total hip replacement. A replacement. For surgery, you won't use A, but for replacement, a total hip replacement of the left side, the side. Body part, you have to use the. For body part, you must use the. Okay. It is not hip replacement of the left side, but so here, try to understand here, hip replacement of the left side. But you would have said just left. Why do you want to say left? Left total hip replacement. Okay, so you can remove off the left side. If you just put the left there, you need not use off left side is gone. You can just write. Okay. Mr. Baker, who underwent surgery for a left total hip replacement, requires Mr. Gerald Baker requires Mr. Gerald Baker, not for Mr. Gerald Baker requires. Okay, fine. Ongoing care and appropriate management at your facility following the discharge back today. Okay, back today. Discharge back to your facility today. You can bring that at your facility and put here also. Following the discharge back today. Preeti. Preeti, where is Preeti? Preeti.
Hello?
Yes, Preeti. Is that
Yes,
clear
sir.
to you?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
Awesome. You can mute back.
Okay, thank you.
Sumaira. Check your statement or sentence. Mr. Baker, who underwent a total hip replacement. Where is the word left? Which hip? Which one, left or the right? Because there are two hips. Is it the left one you are talking about? Or is it the right one you are talking about? Is being discharged back to the nursing home. He will be requiring nursing care. He will be requiring when? When? He will be requiring when? He requires. Okay. Nursing care, which we already started. Okay. Continuing care. Okay. He requires continuing care. Mr. Baker, who underwent a left total hip replacement, is being discharged back. Okay. He requires continuing care at the nursing home. Discharged back to, but requires continuing care at the nursing home. So, however, you are changing the preposition is slightly modified and a new one will come there. So, if this the nursing home instead of here, it comes here, then it will be at the nursing home, care at the nursing home, discharged back to the nursing home, discharged to the nursing home, or requires care at the nursing home. So care at, discharged back to the nursing home. So this is how you have to modify. Okay, this should be okay. Following the discharge today. So when you write following the discharge today, you need not write being discharged. So that is already you have written there. So no need. Right. Discharge already word is used here. So following the discharge today, no need. To the nursing home today. Is it today? Discharge today? Today's date is that one. Okay. Now that where you will find the discharge date? 7th September is the discharge date. 7th September is the discharge date and 7th September, yes. So it is discharged today. Today's date is this one, but discharge date may be 8th September or 9th September also. So 1 or 2 days earlier also you may be writing. So you have to relate that one. So discharged today. You have to bring that word today. So today is here. Right. So that one word you can take. Discharge is already there. Okay. Right. Two 12 a.m. 212. Something wrong with the 212 AM from here. Yeah. So I think we have seen this one. So next. Yeah. So Kinara, Mr. Baker, who have will go with gone, not went. So have is used in perfect tenses. Perfect tenses. So it should be underwent, one word. We have written two words. And here Mr. Baker and who, opposition. Okay. Underwent. Left is missing. Left, total hip replacement, comma. Mr. Baker, who underwent a left total hip replacement, requires continuing care. Your is understood because you are writing to them only. So no need, you are not somebody else's because you are writing to him for his continuous care. Continuous care for requires continuous care and support following the discharge today. That's fine. So Mr. Baker, who underwent a left total hip replacement, requires continuous care. Okay, continuing is better than continuous and support following the discharge today. Sumaira. Had is used with gone, not went. So, who had undergone, you have to write, but that doesn't suit here. Mr. Baker, even if you don't write full stop here, no problem. Mr. Baker, who underwent a left total hip replacement, comma, requires no need here, requires continuous care and support following the discharge back today. So if you're learning from others, very good. Very good, excellent, that is. Okay. Into Varghese. Mr. Baker, space is needed after full stop. Mr. Baker, aged 79 is not necessary because you have already written in the regarding line. Mr. Baker, who underwent spelling mistake, left total hip replacement. It is important, so no need to put in brackets. It should be out of the brackets. Okay. Space after full stop. Full stop. He will be required, continue. He requires continuous care. Continuing care is better. Following the discharge. Okay. Mr. Baker underwent a left total hip replacement. So no need comma here. Not full stop. Okay. Comma requires continuous care following the discharge. Back to your facility. Here you can write today. So instead of that one, you can say back to the nursing home today. Formula. Mr. Baker, who underwent a left, everyone is missing these things. Be careful. A left total hip replacement, comma, is being discharged back to the nursing home. For ongoing care and management at your facility following the discharge today. Okay. You can remove this. Right. Mr. Baker, who underwent a left total hip replacement, is being discharged back to the nursing home. Okay. For ongoing care and management at your facility following the discharge today. At your facility is the nursing home. So no need. Same thing you are writing again. The nursing home is nothing but your facility. It is one and the same. Nursing home is, okay, their facility. So why are you repeating the same thing? Romila. Manikanta. Mr. Gerald Baker, who underwent left total hip replacement surgery. When you write surgery, you won't write A. But when you remove surgery, replacement is A replacement. Okay. Don't use this. Half a side is unnecessary. Unnecessary, you are writing two words. So no need to write those two words. You can just write like this. One word is used enough. Then why are you using three words? That is the point of question. Means concise, precise. Concise, precise. Now what do you mean by concise? What do you mean by concise? Brevity. Concise means short and clear, expressing what needs to be said without unnecessary words. I hope you understood it. What I was trying to explain you. Mr. What's the name? Manikanta. Is that
Yes,
clear?
sir. Yes, sir.
The explanation is clear for you because be precise when you don't need, when one word suffices, when one word is enough, then why are you using number of words? What is the need for that? What is the need for using? Yes. That is concise. Next one is the word precise. Giving you another word. Precise. Exact and accurate means 100%. Exact and accurate. When you know something is accurate 100%, then use the word precise. Yes. The word is precise. Yeah. Brief, brevity. Using only a few words. Using only a few words means limit. There's another word. So, right. Yes, that is the point. Mr. Gerald Baker, who underwent left total hip replacement surgery. When you say Mr. Gerald Baker, you have to say requires. If you say I am referring or something like that, then for is needed. When you say I, for is needed. When you say Mr. Gerald Baker, requires. Mr. Gerald Baker requires. That is a continuation. For example, you can, if you remove all these things, so before comma and after comma together make Mr. Gerald Baker requires ongoing care and appropriate management at your facility following the discharge today. Very good. Kinara, Mr. Baker, who underwent left total hip replacement surgery is being discharged back to the nursing home today. He is being discharged. Mr. Baker, who underwent left total hip replacement surgery, is being discharged back to the nursing home today. Full stop. And here, who? Here is being discharged, comma. He requires ongoing care and appropriate management. Fine. Suja Orgis. Thank you for continuing the care of Mr. Baker, who underwent a left total hip replacement. Okay. Full stop. He requires follow-up care and management following his discharge. Follow is already used here. And again, you are using following discharge today. So instead of this one, change Okay, ongoing or continuing care and management following his discharge today. So thank you for continuing the care of Mr. Baker, who underwent a left total hip replacement. He requires ongoing care. Yeah. Kinara. Mr. Baker, who underwent one word. Replacement. So you have to use left. Underwent a left total hip replacement, requires no need. It is already told in the salutation itself. So his only, not somebody else's. Continuous care. Continuing or ongoing is better. Okay, and support following the discharge today. Right. So next one is 228. To 28. So last two things are there here. So we are moving to the next paragraph. Introduction with the patient's name, type of letter, present condition, the present condition. Always time will go with the present condition and the future expectation. Okay. Mr. Gerald Baker, discharge letter, left total hip replacement, needs continued care at the nursing home. Mr. Gerald Baker, who was admitted, he did not admit anybody, who was admitted for a left. Okay, actually here admission, more important than admission is the replacement. Okay, so this is finished. What you have written, who was admitted for a left total hip replacement, he was admitted. More important than admission, undergoing the is for. Okay, just admitted for. But here when you say the other way around, underwent, not just its clarity, completion. Here it shows that in this part, he was admitted there. Okay, so you can say who underwent is better here because it is done. Okay, it left a total hip replacement, needs continued care. Most of the places I have seen continuing instead of continued. That is what the most, they said instead of continued, you use continuing. That is what they say. Okay, at your facility. Followed by his discharge, not followed by his discharge. Following, followed by and follow confusion you have. So, followed by his discharge. Okay. Right. So, try to use in a different style. So, needs continuing care at your facility. Okay, which is followed by his discharge today. Which is followed by his discharge today. So that is following here. That is the point here. So you say, afternoon follows morning. Okay. Afternoon follows morning, and afternoon is followed by morning. So just better to say following. Okay. Followed by his discharge. So his discharge is following continuing care, followed by his discharge today, followed by his discharge today. So it's going reverse angle. Okay. So following his discharge today, following, avoid personal pronouns. Correct only, I'm not saying it is wrong, but avoid personal pronouns, following the discharge today. Okay. Mr. Gerald Baker, who is recuperating well, who has been, okay, is means only now, means for some time, Mr. Gerald Baker, who has been recuperating well after a left total hip replacement, needs continued care. Okay. And that is followed by discharge? No. No. So there is a problem you have lost here. Following his discharge back to your facility today. So when you say followed by his discharge, means that is followed by discharge. So discharge is after and continuing care is before. So that is it. You're messed up. So improve that area. So followed by, okay. Following his discharge means discharge first and continuing care is following. Discharge care following his discharge. Okay. His discharge. Try to see here. So this A is following B. B is first and A is second. Then you have to say following. Okay. So otherwise you can say his discharge followed by continuing care. So continuing care, try to understand. So is following. Right. Next one. Thank you for seeing Mr. Gerald Baker, who underwent left total hip replacement. Thank you for seeing Mr. Gerald Baker, who underwent left total hip replacement. Then full stop. Then you say, he requires regular monitoring followed by his discharge back to your facility. This right. Thank you for accepting Mr. Gerald Baker, who underwent left total hip replacement. Full stop. When you say thank you for seeing or thank you for accepting, you have to break the sentence and you can make a new sentence there. It requires supervision and appropriate management. Following his discharge, the same thing again. Here also, regular monitoring. Discharge followed by regular monitoring. So discharge first, then you say followed by. Okay. So learn only one thing. Okay. Learn only one thing, following is better. Okay. So the same thing here. Yeah, back to your facility today. So you have a problem with the concept followed by and following. So let me clarify here. The second one is following the first one. The first one is followed by the second one. Remember that one. Which is first and which is next, you remember. Be careful. The second one is following the first one. The first one is followed by the second one. His discharge is followed by continuing care. You have reversed the order. So that's the point. Yes. Vijnana Jyoti, can you please unmute? Is that clear, Vijnan?
Yes, sir.
First one is followed by the second one. So when you write followed by, you have to write in the same order. Right. So first one followed by the second one. Which is first one? Discharge followed by ongoing care. Discharge is followed by ongoing care. That's what it is. So you misplace the things. So next time, little careful, or learn only one thing so that you will not get confused. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you for accepting Mr. Gerald Baker, who underwent a left total hip replacement. Full stop. Thank you for whenever you use, break the sentence, because it will confuse you and automatically you make a mistake. Because when you say I thank you, I you are using, don't think that you are not using I there. You're already using I there because I thank you. That's the point there. When you are using I, then you have to use for. When you use Mr. Gerald Baker, then you use, okay. So he means Gerald Baker. So we are using requires. Okay, ongoing care followed by same thing. Following is discharge back to your face. Okay, Romila, Vijnana Jyoti, another one. Mr. Gerald Baker, who is being discharged back to the nursing home after a left total hip replacement. Come on, now here requires is correct. Requires continued care. Continuing is better. They say it is outdated. I don't know. I did not confirm that one. So continuing care followed by the same thing. When you don't realize a concept, any time you try it, it will be the mistake only. Okay, this is another one. Okay, fine. That's it. The same thing. One mistake will be multiple mistakes. Okay. Mr. Baker, who underwent left total hip replacement. Oh my goodness, don't write this much. This is not suggested in the introduction. His recovery has been encouraging as for, but requires no. Avoid this point totally. This is too much. You are not supposed to write this much. Okay. So, Mr. Baker, who underwent a left hip replacement to a left total hip replacement, requires monitoring and attention following his discharge back to your facility today. Fine. That's it, I think. Okay. So now, coming to the point, we are going to do the body paragraph 1, BP1. Body paragraph 1. I'll give you what are the points that you can write now. Body paragraph 1, otherwise called BP1. Okay, now, so what are the points there in body paragraph 1 which you have to consider? Yes. So all the normal things. Then after the before the replacement, after the replacement, and after surgery. So the paragraphs are divided into three. Body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and body paragraph 3. Body paragraph 1 is before replacement. All the things before replacement. This is called organization. And body paragraph 2 is after replacement, means post-operatively. Now, many people write post-operatively with hyphen, separately, all these things. What the Cambridge Dictionary says. Learn from Cambridge Dictionary, don't learn from Peter. Cambridge Dictionary. Okay. Post-operatively or pre-operatively, how it is written? Post-operatively. So post-operatively, where is the hyphen? So be careful. Relating to the period of time following a surgical operation. So this period of time is following an operation. That means after operation. That is what it is. Following means after operation. After discharge. Following means after discharge. Followed by means, let's try to understand this. So there is a difference there. You have to understand following a surgical. So surgical operation is before and this period of time is after. So after, following, before. Okay. You wrote after followed by before. That is the point. So be careful. Right. And the same mistake you have done multiple times means you have to unlearn what you have learned because it is already wrong. So unlearn, no problem. So post-operatively is one word. Then why people are writing, that is not my problem. You should not write, that is my concern. Post-operatively. Yeah. So, right. The next one is body paragraph 3. After discharge. Time is separated into 3 groups. Because this is not an urgent letter. This is not an urgent letter. Something like that. Yeah, you can see. So 3 different colors wantedly I gave you. Okay. So body paragraph 1 will be before replacement. And body paragraph will be after replacement. Now the other way around, if you say body paragraph 1 and 2 are before discharge and body paragraph 3 is after discharge. So always before and after. This is the way how you can demarcate or differentiate the time frame. So after admission or before admission, before. So one is admission. Remember these things, admission and before admission. Replacement, before replacement and after replacement. Discharge, before discharge and after discharge. So these are the things you have to remember. Okay. So before replacement, what was his condition? After replacement, till discharge, what is his condition? And after discharge, what should be done? These are the things. This is called organization. Many people won't come. No problem, Vignan. You will improve. I know that. You are a serious person. That is why you have tried many things. You have tried many things, multiple options. But I'm telling you, you have written many different styles. Mistake has repeated, but styles you have learned. Okay, that's good. So now here, concept. What is the concept I taught you just now? That is organization of the letter. Organization of the letter. Okay, understood. 3 questions means response. I want your response whether you understood how it is. If you had understood, yes, say yes. If you did not understand, say no. So how it is separated? How it is separated, the concept. So there are different things. Urgent letter means urgent is important. So first urgent you learn, but here nothing is there. That we'll see in another letter when we learn urgent letter. So here, whoever is there, just say yes or no. It's okay even if you say no, it's okay. So that I can explain you once again. That's not a problem. So there are called some markers or, that standard conditions. First one is admission. Second one is operation. Third one is discharge. These are the 3 different stages. Okay. So these 3 different stages distinguish into 2 different groups. Admission, before admission and after admission. Okay. Then operation or surgery or replacement, before replacement and after replacement. Before replacement and after replacement. Then discharge, before discharge and after discharge. So the stage between replacement and discharge, that is operation after operation. So it is called post-operatively. Okay, or pre-operatively, before discharge. So you have to understand those points. Based on that one, you can segregate, compartmentalize, divide, separate, group, classify. All these words you can use in your reading because they are helpful there. Because if I write this essay and I make it questions, then it will be reading. And if I put audio and don't give the letter, then it becomes listening. Yes. And I put the same thing in the speaking, it becomes speaking. It is called integrated learning. Many people see listening as listening, reading as reading, writing as writing. Writing, many things you learn that you will be using. These words, if you do not know how to link these words, you will not know what is first, what is second, what is final, what is before. You'll never know. So you have to understand this one. So now these points you can use in your letter. So based on this one, you can divide. You can make sentences on your own. So you can write which sentences will come where. Post-operatively, what happens? You will give medication. Continuation of medication, recommenced. Okay, that you can write. Then next one, exercises were suggested. That's it. Then nutrition or diet. Okay, education regarding nutrition or diet may be there. So all these things, what happens after that? And how was the development? How was the progress? Okay, is it improving or not? So you have to write about that. Before paragraph number 1, you can write what are her problems, what are his problems, what are his problems. Then next one is what are the medications for those problems, and what is his condition, general condition, social or family histories or whatever it is. Everything will go to the first paragraph. And now after discharge, everything will go to the body paragraph 3. And what activities or what actions or suggestions or recommendations or exercises or diet plan or whatever it is given during the hospitalization or post-operatively, what was there? That you have to write in. Yeah, second paragraph. Next. So, in conclusion, repeat the purpose, but not in the same way. Modify the words. Based on the above circumstances, considering the above discussed or aforementioned conditions, regular supervision and appropriate management would be extremely beneficial to improve Mr. Baker's condition. Introduction only, closing. That means sealing. It's very important. Purpose is very important. See that all these things, that is what he's telling. Based on the aforementioned circumstances, considering the above discussed points, concerns, regular monitoring or observation or supervision would be extremely beneficial to improve Mr. Baker's condition. One sentence. Continue. In case you require any additional, in case any additional information is required, kindly do not hesitate to contact me. That is the conclusion. Body paragraphs will deal later. So body paragraph. So introduction is over. Now conclusion is over. So we are leading to the conclusion. Yes. So going to the conclusion. Now here, the conclusion, 2 sentences. Introduction, 1 or 2 sentences. Conclusion, sorry. Conclusion. Right. 2 sentences. What 2 sentences you can write? Based on the aforementioned based on the aforementioned circumstances, Regular supervision and appropriate management would be extremely beneficial to improve Mr. Baker's condition. In case additional information is required, kindly do not hesitate to contact me. Based on the aforementioned circumstances, comma, regular supervision and appropriate. Why do you want to say your regular supervision? Why? Already I am writing to you. Why should I say your? What is the need? You're not writing to somebody else. You're writing to Bruin. Miss Samantha Bruin. Okay. Yes, you're writing to Miss Samantha Bruin. So in the beginning only say, Dear Miss Bruin. So you're writing Dear Miss Bruin and you want somebody else's supervision? No. Bruin supervision. Already you told Dear Miss Bruin. No need to say your, because it's not referred to somebody else. It is directly pointing to Miss Bruin only. The entire letter is Miss Bruin. So don't do that mistake again and again. Quality is deteriorating. Sir, how can we write 200 words? That is what is the greatness. That is what your speciality. So, based on the aforementioned circumstances, comma, regular supervision and appropriate management would be extremely beneficial to improve Mr. Baker's condition. In case additional information is required, kindly means you only. Why don't you write you also here? You kindly do not hesitate to contact me. Why you? It's understood. So, kindly do not hesitate to contact me. Full stop. That is a solid. Of course, this part you will not get the mark. Why are you making it a separate sentence? Both these are conclusion. In the concluding part, you will say, okay, take care, don't forget. What is the purpose? Okay, first you say hello, last you say bye. But before going, you'll say, don't forget. Okay, don't forget to bring tomatoes. Bye. That's it. Yes. Husband tells his wife, don't forget to prepare dinner. Don't forget, we are going to a movie today. Bye. So that is what it is. The purpose will be reiterated. Reiterated means repeated. But don't use the same words. Words don't repeat. The purpose repeat, but don't repeat the same words. Change it into a different style and write. It should be, it is important. So before closing, you tell them that it is very important. Okay. Fine. Now I'm giving you 2 minutes to finish with the purpose. You write your own. You write your own. How you are going to conclude your, how you are going to conclude your letter. Are you stressing on it? Don't repeat the words. Purpose, you recall the purpose and tell them this is what is expected. So, based on all these points, this is what is needed. That is called conclusion in one sentence. Okay, now you have time, 2 minutes. Write in all the styles, whatever you want. 1 is enough. 2 is better. 3 best. Two minutes. Start writing. Start writing. Keep this as a model for you. Keep this as a model for you and write your own. Try to change. Try to play. Anyhow, this sentence is already there. You need not write this sentence because it's already there. You can use it in your next letters. Yeah, Kinara, you need not write anything before admission because they already know. That we'll see in the body paragraph. That is later part. If you can write this sentence very nicely, From tomorrow onwards, you can write other styles also. Yes, based on the aforementioned circumstances, ongoing monitoring and further assistance in this case would be highly appreciated. If any additional information is required, comma, P small letter, please do not hesitate to contact me. Based on the aforementioned circumstances and based on the aforementioned information, very good. Continuing care, Romila, and management would be extremely beneficial to improve Mr. Baker's condition. Baker apostrophe S, not comma. In case any additional information is required, please do not hesitate to contact me. Okay. So now you understood many of them. So that's better. Sumaira. Manikanda. Sumaira, you have to start with the capital letter. Yes. Okay. Now, lastly, we can go on writing. So, body paragraph 1 before replacement, body paragraph 2 is post-operatively, body paragraph 3 is after discharge. Now, I told you this is back to the nursing home, back. He's going there. So, before replacement has become unnecessary. Sorry. My goodness. Before replacement. So before replacement is unnecessary. So this is gone. Because everything they know. So this will go here. And body paragraph 2 will be after discharge. This will go here. And this will go after management. So after recovery, almost after recovery. So after discharge, after a set time, after implementing the discharge plan. So after management. So you say your management, your supervision, after supervision and management, what he has to do. There's another one which will come here now. So the discharge plan is very important in discharge letter. If not back to the care, okay, then you have to write that. Because the nurse is a community nurse. Okay, so try to understand that one. So community nurse doesn't know the patient. Okay, local community nurse, it doesn't mean that the nurse knows the patient. Okay, so follow it very carefully. Right, back is the key word. So they know about the patient's condition, everything. So already they know. Why do you want to write? Okay, so don't write all those things. So directly start with post-operatively. Okay, after discharge, what happened? No need to say admitted. They know because they only sent him. They know about admission. Okay, he came from there only. So no need of discussing about admission. Okay, before operation, everything they know. So avoid. There is no need of discussing that. So post-operatively. Now what I'm going to do is, you already understood what it is. After management, you have to have a review, checkup, sutures removal, and all the other things. Follow-up appointment. They will come in the last body paragraph. So what will come there? So after so many days, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever it is, after that time, okay? So that is very important. So that maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 month, your management is going on. your supervision is going on. Afterwards, they have already scheduled, they have already told 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or 2 weeks, whatever it is. After that, a review will be there with the general practitioner at the clinic, maybe. And next, may be there or may not be there also. Because they know already recovering, that's why they discharge. So they'll totally recover, that also they know. Okay, fine. Next one. Sutures removal, maybe, or staples removal. Staples removal. Removal of staples. Number 2. Then afterwards, blood count. Follow up blood tests. FB and UEC. At a follow up. So test again and check it out. Go to the laboratory. And then get the tests done. The reports will come to us. You have to get the tests done. You have to follow it up. You have to follow it up. Okay? You cannot remove the staples. Staples have to be removed at the clinic. Or if it is you, then you have to remove after this period. Unless otherwise there is some problem. So I have to discuss those things. The last paragraph. What she should do, okay, before total recovery, for total recovery, and what she should do after total recovery, before and after recovery, or the scheduled time, 3 weeks or 4 weeks. You have to see that. And so this is organization. This is organization paragraph for this particular letter when the patient is discharged back to the very same place from where he came from. To the very same place. So then, this is the style you have to follow. I hope you understood. That is the usual pattern if it is not back to the same place. Before admission, before admission, after admission and before discharge, after discharge, till the treatment, till the recovery. Okay, complete recovery. So that is how. Here it is different little. They all know his condition and health. They know that he has no children. They know that he is getting retirement. He got retirement. They know that he is living on retirement pension. They know that he is what? Job. Everything they know. So do you think you need to write this? Sir, how can we write 200 words? That is what is your specialty. That is what I am going to show you. Yes. Stella Maris. Okay. So now, concept cleared. 3 questions. That means respond whether it is yes or no for this letter back into your care. Let me check. Yes, please. Sorry. I have sent to personal message by mistake. There you are. There you are. Concept cleared. You say yes. If concept is not cleared, you have any doubts. If the patient is discharged, okay. Now, very same place also it might be. for home also, discharge back home. But community nurse is going. So that means the patient is an unknown case. Community nurse going home and monitoring and supervising regularly. That is an unknown case to them, to the person who is receiving the letter. But here, the nurse at the care home. So it's a known case. So that is why, right? That time you have to write. But here is going to the nursing home where the nurses already know, everyone knows about him. So no need to write that he is a retired person and his age, they know. Even if you don't write, it's okay. They know everything about him. They just write, Mr. Gerard Baker is also okay. Fine. That is how it is. So, concept is clear. Now we are going to sentences. You understood now what is to be written? Where? I need not tell paragraph by paragraph. Now I'll teach you how to write individual sentences. I'll give you 1 point and write your own sentences. I'll give you 1 point and you write your own sentences. That's it. Yeah. Very good. People say this Simon sir has no work. They don't know that I'm working. The wheels are in motion. The wheels are in motion. We are warriors. And I am your commander. Be with me, and I'll be a boat to cross you over. Do your best. Do your best. So, now we are moving to construct. You already know how to separate body paragraphs now. Okay. So, post-operative activities, then post-discharge action plan, how she has to implement. Then after it is implemented for a stipulated time, you can use the word stipulated in your letter. For a stipulated period of 2 weeks, means already scheduled. I'll give you the word, the meaning. You can use all these words which I'm telling you. Forget about medicine, forget about nursing, forget about medicine, doctor, all the things, forget. English, and only English. Only you're using subject, but English is tested. Okay. So what is this word? Stipulated. Preordained. Another word. Predetermined. To say exactly how something must be or must be done. Stipulated means to say exactly, okay, something must be or something must be done. It's like ordained, dictum, regulation, okay. The word comes from stipulate, is the verb. Formal word, use formal words. because this is a formal letter. Stipulate, if you use, you'll get counted as a formal word. Every word you write is counted. Why I have given the word stipulate? Means to say exactly how something must be or must be done. Stipulated program, discharge plan, planned, stipulated. This must be or must be done. That's it. Do as it is said. Means very important. It's a rule and it's a regulation. It's must be done. Compulsion, forceful compulsion, enforcing the person to do the things which are mandatory. Mandatory. Must means mandatory. Try to understand the word meaning must. No excuse. It's an order. It's a command. It's a dictum from the higher authority to the next. The person who is responsible to the person to whom the responsibility is transferred to follow the stipulated activities, means well decided activities. That's it. Use the word stipulate. You use the word stipulate in your letter. Okay. Stipulated programs must be performed. Colon. Exercise regimen should be implemented. Dietary regimen must be strictly enforced. Semicolon. Regular dressing changes must be performed. And semicolon, and diet, medication, dressing changes, and exercises. Stretching and strengthening exercises must be continued, to be continued. Full stop. This is called listing of things. Listing. The stipulated activities include colon 1 semicolon 2 semicolon 3 semicolon and the fourth. It is called a listing of things. The stipulated activities include. The discharge plan includes A semicolon, B semicolon, C semicolon, D A grade. Salute. OET will salute you and say, bow down. Yes. You deserve A grade. And you just need to open your pocket. It will fall into your pocket. It's already there in your pocket. So how are you going to present? These are 5 sentences. These are 5 sentences. 1. The following is the list of stipulated activities. Number 1. Exercise regimen. Number 2. Dietary management. Number 3. Daily dressing changes. Number 4. And then lastly, number 5. All these things are important. So you can write separate sentences. and get a B plus, and you write list of things and you get A grade. Okay, not every Tom, Dick, and Harry can do this. Only a person who is proficient in mastering the techniques and skills, that one candidate can do, not remaining 99. Okay, 90 people are sleeping, only 10 are here. Out of these 10, 9 people will do only normal things. They'll get B plus. But the one who implements listing, I know some of you will go and find out the OET, or tomorrow you can ask me what is listing of things. Already I gave you a rough idea, vague idea. You can develop on it, and you do mistakes, I'm there to correct them. Fine. Number one. Number one. What is number one? It is this is the medication. These are the medications. And this one is post-operatively. See here. Post-operatively. Okay. Post-operative. Aspirin 100 mg. Main. Is for what? Is for what? I'm giving this to you. Copy text. He has given you wonderful help. He has given you everything in front of you. Recommenced. Post-operative. So here the doctor recommenced aspirin 100 mg. Main. Now how are you going to write this sentence? You write. Let us learn pieces. Afterwards make mega sentence. Write small sentences. Start with passive voice. Don't write active voice. If there is a chance. Write only in those situations where you cannot write passive voice. You are helpless. So go for active voice. No problem. No problem. Come on, write. Passive voice. Aspirin 100 mg main. Aspirin 100 mg. Main. Recommenced. Post-operatively. Yes, come on, write your sentence. Write your sentence now. This is sentence number one. You write your sentence, then I'll show you what is active voice, what is passive voice, and what is passive voice 1, and what is passive voice 2. What is, who is the actor, what is the action, what is the receiver, what is the receiver number 2. Receiver is an object, object 1, object 2. What is the direct object? What is the indirect object? I'm going to tell you a lot of things. But for that, you have to show that you need them. Preeti, after operation, tablet aspirin, 100 mg, main was prescribed. Don't you know that 100 mg means tablet? He did not say 100 ml. He did not say 100 ml. He told 100 mg. So is there a necessity to say tablet? I don't think they'll give in powders. He did not say 100 ml for intravenous injection or something like that. It's 100 mg. Do we need tablets? It's understood. 100 mg means what? When it is understood, why are you writing the word tablet? So think, it's correct. It's not wrong. Quality matters the most. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Think and write, no problem. Very good. Active people are there, so I can continue. Okay. Now many people have written many things. Good. Right. Yes. Now here you have to realize that there are four counterparts. Four counterparts. Four counterparts. One is who means the actor who is doing the action, who recommenced. Who recommenced? That is what it is. Number one, that means the person who is doing this action, that is doctor or the general practitioner. Who is doing this action? The general practitioner. He recommenced. It was his order to start. Who started? The doctor. So who is the subject of the sentence? Actually, is the actor of the sentence. The actor is the subject of the sentence. It is called active voice. Who is doing the action? The doctor is doing the action. So if you start with the doctor or the medical practitioner who is doing this action, the actor who is doing this action becomes the subject of the sentence. That means comes to the front of the sentence. Then it is called active voice. In active voice, the actor is important. The actor is important. The person who is doing the action is important. For example, sometimes we don't need. When you are at school, upon hearing the bell ringing, you just run out with your bags. The bell is important. Okay. Who rang the bell is not important. You will not wait. Who rang the bell and ask, find out, and then you will run? No. You will not bother about who rang the bell. Whether the peon rang the bell, or the teacher rang the bell, or the headmaster rang the bell, or a student rang the bell, or a parent who has come there rang the bell. We don't know. That is not important. Then why do you bring that one here? So next, number 2 is what? What? What was the action? What was the action? So who implies the actor here? Who implies the actor here? The doctor is the actor. Recommenced is the action. What? Action. Action. The doctor is the actor. Recommencement is the action. Recommence. That is what happened. Recommenced. D is past tense. Tense is very important. Afterwards, we'll see that. First, let us understand what are the 4 different counterparts. You will know why we should use active voice, when we should use active voice, and why we should not use active voice. You should do it. Means you is important. That's why you must say, not somebody else. The importance is about. Next. Another what? What did he recommence? What did he recommence? Object. Receiver. This action was received by what? This action was received by what? The action was received by aspirin. When it was recommenced, when he took, the aspirin is no more. That 100 mg is no more. It's not the same. Some action happened on it. You cannot see it. Once he takes the tablet, it is no more there. Action is past. Some action is done. There is a result. There is a change. Okay. You kick the ball is not there anymore. It went somewhere. Action is passed onto the object. Onto the object. So this is the object. Okay. So this is the object. Next one. Whom? Whom? This is the receiver again. Somebody received this action. When the doctor recommends, aspirin is no more, and he also is not the same. Now he is with aspirin in his stomach. So action is happening to him also. So he received the action. Okay. I gave him a pen. A pen is not in my hand now. And he is not without pen now. He is with pen. Earlier he was without pen. But now he is with pen. Action. He without pen and he with pen. Action is passed to him. He's now holding a pen in his hand. So try to understand. Okay. So this is Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker. Right? So now here two objects are there. I gave him an apple. I gave an apple. I gave him. I gave whom? I gave him. I gave what? I gave an apple. Both are correct. So both are objects here. I gave an apple. The apple is not with me. I gave him. So he has an apple. Both these receivers are receiving this action. So now, next, I gave a pen to him. Pen and he. So the relation directly I have is the direct object. Pen is the direct object. Through pen, I'm getting in contact with him. When I'm not touching him. I'm not touching him. Pen is in my hand. Pen, I have direct contact. So pen is direct object and he is indirect contact through the pen. So this is he. So he is taking this pen. So the contact I have with him, the mediator is pen. So pen is the direct contact, so direct object, and he is indirect contact. He is in touch with me. Yeah. If he is not in contact, can he fall down? So contact is there through the pen. So the other person is the indirect object. Yes. Indirect object. So direct object and indirect object. Having understood this concept, let's move further. Now, what is important? What is not important? Let me clarify. Yes. Concept clear. Yes or no? So we'll move forward. Yes. Yes. And yes. Okay. Now, the doctor is important, but his importance is from the beginning of the letter to the ending of the letter. Then why do you want to use the doctor? Everywhere his presence is there. In every sentence, the presence is there. Then why do you want to write? Okay. That's it. Number two. Number two. The patient. The patient's presence is everywhere throughout the letter. You need not say every time Mrs. Baker, Mr. Baker, Mr. Baker, Mr. Baker. Every sentence, you can feel the presence of Mr. Baker. Then why are you writing Mr. Baker? Why are you writing he? What is the need? Why should you bring that one into the picture here? Not important. Not important. So, you can use the action, which is important because this action is coming only one time in this complete letter. This will not come before, this will not come later. Only one time, only in this particular sentence, its presence is felt. So that means this is very important. Number two, what is commenced? The direct object. This aspirin will not come before, will not come after. Only in this particular sentence its presence is felt. That means this is the king of this sentence. Aspirin is the king of the sentence. Or commencement is the king of the sentence. You make either anyone. Commencement of aspirin. So instead of that one, aspirin was commenced. If you say commencement, commence into commencement, that's fine. But you have to take another verb. Commencement of aspirin was done or performed. So why do you want to write another word? Leave it. So aspirin was commenced. Aspirin was commenced. So I commenced aspirin on you, to you. I commenced him with aspirin. He was commenced with aspirin. These two gone. So active voice. I commenced him on aspirin. Or I commenced aspirin. Okay. So start with aspirin, the direct object. Indirect object is also right. I am not saying it is wrong. It is right. It is okay. Okay is okay. If you go on writing he everywhere, how many he's will be there? You have to write 200 words and you will write 20 he's. Or you can say 5 Mr. Bakers and 20 he's. That means you're spoiling the game. One word repeated so many times, is it not a nonsense? Make sense out of it. Repetition is a mistake. Passive voice is telling use. But do you know another underlying thing? Repetition. Don't repeat words. Only 200 words are there and you lost 20 words. You can use some other words there. What for you have used he so many times? That means in every sentence, he was commenced on, he was provided, he was given, he was suggested, he was. Are you not making the curd into buttermilk and buttermilk into watery buttermilk, which doesn't give flavor, which doesn't give you taste? It will not tickle your taste buds. Do you want to use that? Choice is yours. Fine. So now we understood that direct object is important. Indirect object is the patient. Actor is the doctor. Both are not important. Action, if you start, you need another one. Continuation should be ensured, initiated, whatever it is. So another word will come. So avoid that one also. Why unnecessary word? Unnecessary words you should not use. When it is not necessary, why? Without for example, medication. Okay, so aspirin has been recommended. Recommendation was provided. Again, another provided. Why provided? Recommendation was given. Why? Another verb. So take it as it is. Okay. So start with the direct object. That is the best possible option. That becomes the main part of the sentence. Medication compliances is suggested. I suggested medication compliance to him. I suggested medication compliance to him. I suggested him medication compliance. Okay. So try to use medication compliance is recommended. Finished. So like that. Now here, recommenced aspirin. So he was recommenced on. Why do you want to use every paragraph? Baker. There are some people, every paragraph they use Baker, 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 Baker. Why? Avoid. If possible, avoid. Right. Fine. So I have already told you now how to make sentences. I already told you how to make sentences. Now, what is the priority? You want to use active voice or you want to use passive voice? If it is passive voice, you want to use the indirect object, that is the patient, or you want to use the direct object? Fine. I provided him a referral. I provided him a referral. A referral was provided. I, why, him, why? We know him is nothing but none but Gerald Baker. I is none but the doctor or I. Doctor writes doctor. So avoid that unnecessary usage, wrong usage. If you follow this, you'll get A grade. I am not a teacher who wants you to get B grade. If you're expecting B grade, I'm not for you. I'm for those children because I'm making my name. I'm a very selfish person. I want another feather in my cap. The marks will follow into your certificate, but your result is another feather in my cap. That is what I want. So do the best. You're getting the best things. Do them and implement them. Now, let me see who are the Jasmine, very good. Machonsa, Manikanta, Preeti, Romila, Stella, Sumaira. Sumaira has two. Okay, fine. Many have left. You know, last things are very precious. Milk, curd, buttermilk, butter. Finally, the ghee comes out. Stay till the end, you'll get the ghee. I'm teaching you life. Okay. Better begun is half done. But dropping in between, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Okay. Next. So, last question. No need to explain everything. Already got the essence. One rice grain cooked, the complete rice cooked. And no need to check every rice grain. You can go, you can take the sentences, you can take the points, and you can prepare your own letter. Mission accomplished. If you feel that it is yes, say yes. Today's mission accomplished. So let me see how many yes are there and how many no are there. If you have no, then you need again from the beginning. You need to go to second grade or third grade and learn all these things once again. So, practice. I want the letter tomorrow. Submit the letter. Okay. And then, now I'll have some talk. I'll unmute everyone. Yes, you can unmute. Let's start with Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine. Jasmine slept, maybe. Kinara. Hello, Kinara.
Yes, sir.
How are you, dear?
I'm doing fine, sir.
Okay. Tired?
No, sir. Actually, my baby got up in between.
Okay, no problem. I'm just asking. Okay. Right. Tell me, what did you gain from this session, Kinara? So in the meantime, you can give the feedback. We don't need buttering. We are professionals. I already got a certificate from Cambridge University and 4 Indian universities. I don't need any credit. What you gained is more important for me. What I taught, how I taught, all those things. I is not important. You are important. That's why this class was there. If I am important, then I will not teach anything. I'll just take your money and sleep. I'm not important. You are important. You are important. Okay. So, whenever you're writing feedback, write about what you gained, not what I taught. Okay. Forget me. I emancipate myself, means I remove myself. I am just a teacher. I'm not Simon Peter. I'm just a teacher. I'm an ordinary teacher who wants to improve. So I'll do my best. So what you have to do is just your feedback and what are the points. Manikanta, you said I learned a number of points. What are those points? If you have already not written, if you have not already written, you can write them. Okay. Yes, Kinara, now your turn. You have 2 minutes because you are waited till the end.
Yes, sir. Actually, I was not knowing when I was not having enough knowledge regarding the writing letters. But today, after attending this session, I think I will be able to write in a good way the presentations, the body, which I was not till yesterday. I used to get so many corrections. Maybe from today onwards, that mistakes will not happen again, sir.
Very good. Machonisa Monstantia. I don't know who came in between. I don't know who dropped in between. I don't see at all until unless I open this one. Machonisa. Do you want to say a few words?
Yes, sir. I've learned how to use passive voice and how to organize the letter.
Very good. What I think I have talked to you earlier, right, Machonisa?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from and what's your name?
Machonisa from Zimbabwe.
Okay, you're from Zimbabwe. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Thanks for attending our sessions. Okay, welcome to our sessions. Yeah, you can share your
Thank
experience
you,
now.
sir. Thank you very much.
You have anything to share to our friends?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
learning a lot. I'm learning a lot in regards to letter writing. I wasn't aware on how to start the letter. I was used to say I'm writing this letter. So today I've learned how to start that letter without saying I'm writing to.
Very good. Thank you for your
Thank you.
Manikanta.
You're welcome.
Hello, sir.
Hello, dear.
Yeah. Today I learned several new points, sir, like passive voice and organization, how to organize the letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to say?
Yeah, finally, the session is very helpful to me. Till now, I didn't know such words, how to organize the letter.
Very good.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Okay. Next, Preeti.
Hello.
Yeah, Preeti, it's your turn. The mic is all yours.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, it's very helpful for me because before when I wrote the letters, I don't know how to organize the letter. Now I understood.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Romila.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, dear. It's already morning. Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir. I learned many things actually today. It is one of the best session today because it was my fear that I don't know how to organize the paragraphs. But today I learned many things, active wise, passive wise, how to use the sentences and how to make the use properly.
Very good. Thank you. Sumaira.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome. Sumaira.
Yes, good morning.
Good
To
morning.
all, actually. I learned a lot. It was really very great and amazing lecture. And since I was keep on texting you that I need to learn about how to attempt the letter, it gave me so much of help. I learned how to assemble the paragraphs, what are the components, how to organize the paragraphs. And seriously, I didn't know even how to write the address and how to end up the things. I wrote quite 2 or 3 letters and I knew it was not good, but I am delightful after this, and I am sure that I would be able to write better than before.
All right. Thank you. So, thank you all for attending the session and making it an enjoyable or pleasurable experience for me. Thank you once again. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
You too.